I graduated veterinary school 8 years ago, and when I graduated in 2009, I was taught that you take the pet to the back, you place an IV catheter, and you bring the pet back into the room with the person. When I was probably about 2 months out of school, and a woman came into the clinic. She had her little dog wrapped up in a gray blanket, and she was holding him in her arms, a little chihuahua. And she looked at me and she said, "Can you leave him on my lap? I don't want him out of my arms. I just don't want him off my lap this entire time. I don't want him on that cold, sterile table." If I had a dime for every time I've heard that statement. And I looked at her and I thought to myself, again, I'm 6 to 8 weeks out of school at this point. And I thought to myself, why not? Why not? I'm taught to take him away and go into the back and bring him back, but she's asking for this, and I had been out of school long enough to know that there's a component to client service in veterinary medicine that it would be very valuable for me to learn how to hone in properly. And I decided to do exactly what she asked, because there was no reason not to. So I sedated the little chihuahua through the blanket, because sterility is not really a huge thing at this point, and gave him the butterfly, injected the Euthanasia with the butterfly catheter in his front leg. And that dog was never off his owner's lap the entire time. And she walked out of the clinic the exact same way that she walked in, which is that little dog wrapped up in a blanket. So that was a way of me getting creative. It was a way of me saying, you know what, I don't have to do things the exact same way that I've been taught. I can do things for the exact same reasons that I've been taught, which is the best care for the pet, and of course the best care for the client as well. Another example is, again, I was a couple months out of school and doing ER. People would drive up with their big farm dog in the back of the truck, and they have to take the farm dog out of the back of the truck into the clinic, have the euthanasia, and then bring them back into the truck because, of course, they want to bury their dog at home. And the first time that I said, yes, I would euthanize a dog in the truck, the team that I was working with, like, really, no one else would do this? No other doctors would, euthanize a dog in a car? And I was like, why not? Why not? Well, we can't get vascular access. What if something happens? I can put a flashlight, like on right next to me. I have a team member hold a flashlight. I can get a vein anywhere. If I can't get a vein, I have bigger problems as a veterinarian than the fact that I'm in the back of a car. So doing those little things really helped me see the value that it was to the client. And even if I did miss a vein the first time, I knew what to do, and the client was happy that I was there. They're happy that I was even trying to do anything to help them.